Ladies and gentlemen, digital investors, welcome back to another video where we go over everything that is happening inside of the crypto space. If you guys are frequent viewers of the show or you would like to show some support, you appreciate this type of content, then make sure you do tap the like button, as it helps a ton to push this video in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're trying to stay up to date on everything going on inside of crypto, then make sure you do subscribe to the channel. So we got a pretty good one here for you guys today. I want to do an overall market update because we have so much stuff that is coming out the past few days, so much stuff out of so many different sectors. Definitely hard to stay on top of it all. It's the beginning of the month, so if you've been waiting to join the Patreon, now is honestly a perfect time to do it, especially as we are still at the phase where the crypto market hasn't cranked to the upside too hard just yet. Still some really beautiful entries on what we have going on in the Patreon. It is the first link in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. And there's also a new post that has been published yesterday. Make sure all of you patrons go and check out that post. Again, first link in the description. Beginning of the month, absolute best time to join. Our Bitcoin price for today is seeming to recover. We started recovering yesterday. A lot of people calling for lower prices. I've made my thoughts very aware in the Patreon, so make sure you guys go check out that video. But for the most part, guys, I really don't have anything interesting to say. I don't have any predictions. My thoughts right now are, it could go down. It could also go up, right? So, nothing really profound here. I really think that is the two scenarios we have. I think if we do go down, it's just going to be some short-term blood, and that is all. Long-term, I am a bull on the market, and I think Q4 is probably going to be the greenest quarter that we have ever seen. I could be completely wrong, but that's where my mindset's at. Any type of dip, any type of blood, if we come down to retest this level, I'm going to be getting some of the best deals on altcoins that I can find. Our overall market for today is also green, right? So we have Bitcoin, which is recovering. That's at 49,000, which is pretty crazy to see it just under 50,000 again. We also have Ethereum, which is at 3,400. So maybe we'll see some gas fees start to get crazy again. Who knows? Cardano at $2.30. BNB at $437. Solana's at $176. XRP at $1.09. Polkadot at $32. So market for the most part is looking pretty nice, pretty green. And we have the fear and greed index, which has stepped out of fear. Last week we can see we were in fear at 27. It seems like every day was just fear. But as of yesterday and today, we are in neutral. 54 yesterday, 49 for today. We are in neutral. Now, interesting stuff that we found here. We have Morgan Stanley doubles exposure to Bitcoin through Grayscale shares. It was reported on Monday that Morgan Stanley has more than doubled its exposure to the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust since April. So that's pretty interesting, right? Because if we come back to the Bitcoin chart, April was right around here. Here's all in the month of April. So this is when April started, was April 1st. And they're saying that they doubled their exposure since April. But much of that, I would assume, was probably down in here, right? Because Morgan Stanley is smart money. Sure, they say they started expanding in April, but really, they probably started expanding down here after April through May, June, July. And even right now, right, this could also be considered an accumulation. That's the thing. Is this distribution and we're about to go down, or is this accumulation and we are about to go up? That's what most people need to decide. And I think we are at the point where it's going to be, are you going to be a bear or are you going to be a bull? Which side of the market are you on? I'm definitely on the bullish side of this market. But pretty crazy to see that we do have Morgan Stanley, right? Some smart money loading up the Bitcoin stack here at these levels since April. And the same article also mentions Visa working on blockchain interoperability hub for crypto payments. We covered this more in the Patreon, but this is also some really crazy stuff. And as we combine all this, we combine everything that's happening and the charts, right? Fundamental analysis with technical analysis with on-chain data. And it seems to me like we are coming into a very interesting catalyst very shortly here. We are also seeing some much more bullish headlines coming out. We know the month of September was a lot of just bearish headlines. And here we are on October 3rd getting some really bullish headlines. We have Ethereum Ethereum Fractal from 2017 that resulted in 7,000% gains for ETH appears again in 2021. So we're getting some more bullish talk, right? This fractal 7,000% gains. Whether or not Ethereum goes on a 7,000% run is something that, I'm not really willing to predict. But I think Ethereum definitely going up from here, and along with Bitcoin, is going to be so bullish for some of these other altcoins. As the saying goes, a rising tide will lift all boats, or something like that. Now, we also have El Salvador. So as we know, they gave all their citizens some Bitcoin. They're all running on the Chivo wallet. And we have El Salvador mines first Bitcoin with volcanic energy, which I thought was really interesting, because remember when we had Elon Musk saying that, pretty sure it was Tesla would, start buying Bitcoin or accepting Bitcoin for payments when they knew it was coming from green energy. And now we're starting to have some of this green energy mining, right? In this case, El Salvador mining with volcanic energy. I don't know if this would be considered green. I assume, volcano is natural. I assume it's natural green energy, who knows? They say almost 22% of the country's power market is geothermal. So maybe this is, is geothermal energy. Is geothermal energy green? I don't know. Someone let us know in the comments if you know that. But I think this is really cool. And again, I also think it's what it needs. It's what the market needs. We know that the market wants green Bitcoin. We've seen, of course, Elon Musk talk about this, but I've also seen other people like Kevin O'Leary talking about this. You guys remember when Kevin O'Leary said he didn't want Chinese blood coins? Remember when he said that? And he was like, I want Bitcoins mined from renewable energy sources. So the narrative was already shifting then, and now we are seeing it. And again, I think the more we look at everything going on with crypto, the more you come to a realization that an interesting catalyst is going to unfold. Now, whether we break up or down, that's up for debate, but this catalyst is definitely bullish and has been in the making for years. To me, it's just too risky to be betting against. I definitely would not want to bet against this market as of right now. And we have some also big news for Ripple and XRP. The Ripple development team rolls out a preview of massive XRP ledger upgrade. So this was an announcement that they made a few months ago, and now, as it says, they're rolling out the preview. They're launching an engineering preview for a massive upgrade to the XRPL, and these are federated side chains, which I'm pretty sure that we have covered here when the announcement first rolled out. They're saying it first rolled out here in June. Ripple says these side chains could unleash DeFi and smart contracts across the broader XRP ecosystem without decreasing the XRPL's efficiency. David Schwartz on Twitter says that the sidechains will expand the use case of the XRPL. He says sidechains make it easy for developers to customize the chain for their use cases, such as private network, securities trading, DeFi. Speaking of DeFi, bringing Ethereum smart contracts to the XRPL could lower the barriers to entry for devs to build powerful DeFi apps with cross-chain interoperability. And we're working on an Ethereum virtual machine sidechain between Ethereum smart contracts, hooks, and smart transactors. XRPL developers will be able to build whatever they want. So really, really crazy stuff. And I think one thing to really take note of is this right here, the cross-chain interoperability, which I think is going to be very, very huge moving into the futures. Things that can be side chain or blockchain agnostic, so to speak. I think those are underappreciated right now, and people are going to realize just how special those type of gems truly, truly are. Moving over to some NFT stuff. This is a few days ago. We're a few days late here, but we have TikTok launches first creator-led NFT collection. And I just want to show this because, it still absolutely blows my mind. I know we've seen NFTs cool off this month, but I truly think probably what's happening with NFTs is the same thing that we see happening with cryptos, right? Where I think the cryptos are being reaccumulated. I think NFTs are probably also being reaccumulated as well. Even with the prices down, what I'm seeing on the ground floor is even with the prices down, the communities are expanding. And to me, that is bullish, especially when you take into account everything else that is going on. Other NFT news. This is also some old stuff, but just want to throw this in here. We have a sneak peek on what we're working on for NFT profile verification. They say, what do you think? And this is a short video of someone going into Twitter. Obviously, this is on Twitter here, and they made their NFT, their profile picture, and then they verified it. So here it says, choose your preferred wallet. So you could use, whatever wallet you're storing your NFT in, you could verify by that wallet, and then you select your NFT, right? You go into your collection of everything that's on that wallet, and once you actually actually make it your profile picture. If you guys can see this little Ethereum button right here next to the picture, and that is basically verifying that this NFT actually belongs to you, verified on the Ethereum blockchain and through your wallet. So really crazy stuff. And this is another catalyst for NFTs, why I think they're probably going to have another surge in volume here, I guess is the best way to put it. Also, we have from @TechDev52 on Twitter. He says, if you were around in 2017, it is likely this cycle's final altcoin run will outperform it. The amount of capital likely to flow from Bitcoin to altcoins during its 702 retrace will be significant. I would plan exits now. Emotions at the top will be high. Definitely wouldn't be underestimating this line right here. Plan your exits now. Put an exit plan in place. And that's something I want to talk more about. I'll probably do a video on the Patreon again, talking more about exit planning and things of that nature, because I definitely think it is super underrated. I think a lot of people are not putting the importance that should go on it. A lot of people thinking that they'll be able to handle their emotions once we get there, and I think they are wrong. Anyways, the picture you posted is 2017. Compared to 2021, the two lines we have here, blue line, Bitcoin, orange line, total altcoin market cap. Here we have in 2017, the mid-cycle peak on Bitcoin at the 702, and you can see right here what the altcoins were doing at the time. So Bitcoin pulls back after that mid-cycle peak. Altcoins also pull back. What happens after that, as you can see, moving up through the rest of the bull market? And then he's showing us here in 2021, where we also have this mid-cycle peak. Then we came and made a new low. Same thing for the altcoins, right? After that mid-cycle peak, come and make a new low, and charts look pretty identical. What's going to happen next? Well, here's what happened in 2017. Just a nice little fractal setup here for us. With that said, guys, that is the video for today. I'm going to end it here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you do tap the like button. It really does help a ton to push this video in the YouTube algorithm. If you're trying to stay up to date on everything going on inside of the crypto space, then make sure you do subscribe to the channel. If you made it all the way to the end here, thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you guys who always watch to the end. If you want to see what I'm up to, make sure you check out the Patreon. And with that said, I will see you all on the next video. Have a great day, everybody.